Right. I'm not really sure how to begin this video, so I'm just going to talk. This tends to help, really, doesn't it? When you do a video. Um, Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 1 at Anfield. I can get used to that sort of scoreline, you know. Unbelievable. 4 games in, okay, but we're 4th in the Premier League table. Just want to make that very, very clear. Champions League on the cards, in my opinion. I don't really know where to start with this. So that was unbelievable. I may have mentioned already how incredible that game was, but I actually can't quite believe we just did that. We just went to Anfield and won. Nottingham Forest just won at Liverpool. Probably the most complete performance we've had in the Premier League. Everybody's been saying how this season we've looked better by some distance. There's been lots of reasons to be optimistic. The squad's looking a lot better. This proved it to a whole new level today. If you look at the 4 games, even the Newcastle Cup game, Bournemouth probably should have won that, I would say, but plenty to be positive about. Same with Wolves. Brilliant when we went to Southampton, a bit scrappy, but we got the job done. We weren't even that bad against Newcastle. We're a second string team, and Newcastle are a European chasing sort of team. But this is a whole new level. We just went to Liverpool, who are continuously fighting for titles. Okay, they've got a new manager, but before this game hadn't conceded a goal and scored, 7 goals or something. I know Manchester United are typically quite bad, but they just dismantled Man United in their own backyard, which probably isn't that impressive. But, you know, it's still also, if we're not taking the mick out of United, it is still impressive to go there and win 3-0. They hadn't lost or conceded a goal. And we go to Anfield and don't just get lucky and get a goal. We thoroughly deserve to win that game of football. We completely deserve to win it. Liverpool had their moments, but particularly in the second half, they were so disjointed with the ball. There's nothing worked for them. Passing, it was like Forest a lot of the time. Last season, particularly the first season in the Premier League, they do a few good things and they'll just give the ball away so cheaply. And we were guilty of that at times. But Liverpool, they were doing it all the time. And then so many pop shots that just weren't really working. And it wasn't helped by the fact that we were playing such a deep line. Does that make any sense? Let's just rewind and say that again. It isn't the fact that we were playing so deep or we were playing such a low block. That makes more grammatical English sense, doesn't it? But, you know, phenomenal, really, from Forest. Every man defended so brilliantly in that game. And I've not even mentioned the lineup. I'm just kind of talking off the cuff here. But Moreno coming in for Nico Williams. I thought that was a bit harsh on Nico because he didn't really do anything wrong. But Moreno is a really, really impressive footballer. And he handled Salah, just, you know, casually handled Mo Salah really, really well. Restricted him really well, very calm on the ball. And him and Aina were, honestly, I think everybody deserves man of the match to a point in this game. But those two, I think, were crucial to this. Ola Aina continues to be just outstanding. And obviously, we packed out that midfield, James Ward-Prowse. This just makes it even more surreal to me that James Ward-Prowse was playing this game. So I still can't quite believe we've signed somebody of his sort of level. And set pieces, I think, at the very least, the delivery was, you could tell, the sort of player that we'd signed. Nothing fully came to success, but yeah, I can't wait to see him play in person. It's a way off yet, of course, that Fulham game. Ward-Prowse, Yates in there. Obviously, people were going to slag that off because it's Yates. No one's ever going to praise Ryan Yates unless... No one actually will ever praise Ryan Yates because he's just this awful footballer that's played about 200 plus games, probably more than that. I don't even know how many games he has played for us. Clearly up to some good if he keeps getting picked by every manager, can I just say that? But I completely get why he was picked. That leadership and just everything he offers in terms of causing problems. And him and McAllister were having a lot of battles in the game. Obviously we had Elliot Anderson. I was surprised to see Nicholas Dominguez in there as well. So he had no wingers, and that really restricted us in terms of going forward. It was just Morgan and Chris Wood. When we brought on Hudson-Odoi and Elanga, with Liverpool continuing to be very, 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 very wasteful, and and we were just defending so well. When we brought those two on, we then started to actually do good in attack as well. And honestly, I was so impressed with both of those, how they worked together. And there was such a different dynamic to how we played when they came on. And Hudson-Odoi with his trademark finish, cutting inside, classic Callum Hudson-Odoi. Just a brilliant goal from a brilliant player. The fact that we have that sort of option now to be on the bench. And I don't want to like reminisce too much, but I saw a stat or a chart, a photo just a few days ago. In the international break in 2021, we were rock bottom of the championship. Obviously, we know what happened after that. It was incredible, but we now have options like Callum Hudson-Odoi and Anthony Elanga on Nico Williams on the bench. James Ward-Prowse in the midfield, Elliot Anderson, Brazilian centre-halves coming off the bench. It's outstanding. Of course, Morata, that is, making his debut. It's unbelievable how far we've come. And now we've just gone and beaten Liverpool at Anfield. Fourth in the Premier League table. I'm not going to take that too seriously because it's 4 games in. But I think we have to be honest. You going to Liverpool and winning, albeit the early stage of the season, I don't even think Liverpool aren't even close probably to what they can fully achieve and fully perform at. Let's not lose sight of that, and let's not lose sight of the fact that Forest probably won't continue to play like this, for good or bad. We could get even better. So I'm not just saying we're going to regress. We could even get better, and hopefully we do. So point is early stage of the season, you don't really know what any team is truly going to be like in even a month or two. So you can't really read an awful lot into anything completely just yet, unless it is very telling. Drawn 2 games before this, but still played well. Won the other away game. We can now win away games, by the way. 2 in a row. 2 out of 2. Easy stuff. Brighton away next. I don't actually know what they've done today against Ipswich, but that's a tough game. Brighton are a very good team. If we can go to Liverpool and win, why can't we go anywhere and win and get a result? Then Fulham, of course, that's at home. You don't really know what to expect from them. They're a good team though. All these games are going to be tough, but we've now just proven that we can go to one of the best teams in the world. Liverpool, regardless of new management, they for me are easily one of the top 5 best teams in world football. I think they have been for many years, and most of their history, and in a way, they've always been seen as one of the biggest teams. So to go there and win is surreal, utterly surreal. I got someone say in the comments of my Southampton reaction that I didn't seem happy that we'd won. That's just me being me. I just didn't show emotion, even though I was very happy that we won. I hope I've shown emotion today. I certainly wasn't trying to be more dramatic, but my natural reaction was just disbelief and being so pleased with that performance. Unbelievable, historic result, no doubt, historic result today. What a game. What a game. Man to man, everybody was fantastic from start to finish in this game. Thanks for watching, everybody. And please like and subscribe to Rads. If you can't subscribe to this sort of game, then when can you subscribe? Please do that. And come on, you Reds. Thank you.